masters across the globe have employed animals through the ages, a practice as old as warfare itself. Though modernization has noticeably reduced the army's requirement of animals, and today's mounted troops ride in armed vehicles rather than on horseback, these advancements have not made animals obsolete in the modern warfare. In times of trouble, like soldiers, animals too have put their best foot, paw, fin, flipper, or wing forward to answer the call of duty. The role of animals in the army has always been praiseworthy. They move beside the soldiers through the heat and dust of the war and take supplies to the most difficult terrain till the last post. They relentlessly work as silent servers without any expectation of recognition or reward. Today, we are going to speak about one such animal, mountain artillery, pedongi. Mules are dumb, docile, and loyal animals. The mules in the military came from the Army Design Bureau. The Army currently has 6,000 mules in the Himalayas, carrying both artillery and general supplies. The mules serve in the army for a period of approximately 18 years. They are put to sleep and buried with full military honors after they grow old because feeding them after they stop working is unaffordable to the government. This is called cast and destroy procedure. In the armed forces, names are a privilege reserved for horses. They are rarely given to mules. Usually, mules are identified by their hoof numbers. A bay mare of Spanish breed, Pedongi, who originally had no name, was born on 1960. Pedongi joined the army in 1962. It was initially called by the hoof number 15328. She was part of the animal transport units for the Indian Army Service Corps as an mountain artillery mule. Her job was to work alongside troops during war, to transport ammunition and other stores, to forward units as well as transport casualties to military hospitals on some of the most treacherous tracks in the world. In those days, even during peacetime, the contribution of Pedongi and her fellow mules are vital in providing last-mile logistic supply to isolated army units. During winter, heavy snowfall would convert the frontier into a terrain where no vehicle, perhaps even man, can possibly go. If not for the supplies brought by the mules, the soldiers would have been unable to stay at their outposts. During 1971 war, the animal transport convoy in Jammu and Kashmir came under the underground attack by Pakistani army. As per teaching, the animal transport drivers scattered their mules and went for cover, while infantry section accompanying the convoy went for a counter-attack. During the regrouping, it was discovered 3 mules were captured and taken away by Pakistani army, and Pedongi was one of them. This usually happens whenever they get a chance. Even our troops also kidnap Pakistani mules. Since the training of the mules is same on both the sides, and so the harness and saddlery captured mules are simply put to work. Sure enough, Pedongi was also made to haul rations, water parkins and other loads in Pakistan. But Pedongi didn't put up with any of it. A fortnight later, Pedongi escaped from Pakistan lines with a medium machine gun and 2 boxes of ammunition loaded on its back and reported to parent unit in India. Fully exhausted as it ran about 20 to 25 kilometers with the load. Mightily pleased by her loyalty and gumption, the Animal Transport Battalion commander reported the matter to his seniors, who recommended a citation of bravery for Pedongi. Pedongi was indeed honored by Indian Army, but years later. In 1987, 29-year-old Pedongi was stationed at 853 Animal Transport Company of Army Service Corps when she came to the notice of Commanding Officer Major Chunni Lal Sharma. Usually, mules serve the army for 18 to 20 years. He was astonished and impressed to find out the hard-working animal was still willing and able to serve in high altitudes as high as 17,000 feet, even though she was the oldest mountain artillery mule in the Indian Army. During her long career, Pedongi braved bullets, airstrikes, and battle trenches to prove her mettle as a brave, intelligent military mule. She was highly respected and valued for her many feats. Touched by the mule's long and loyal service, Major Sharma formally appointed Pedongi as a mascot of 53 Annual Transport Company of Army Service Corps. In 1989, Pedongi's picture also graced the season's greetings card of the unit. The aging animal was later shifted to Bareilly, where she spent last years grazing the green fields and enjoying the affection of the soldiers posted at the military base. Finally, in 1992, Pedongi was specially taken to Delhi, where she was presented with a bravery citation and a blue velvet ceremonial rug at the 223rd Corps Day function. The then President of India bestowed Gallantry Award of Veer Chakra to Pedongi. She was formally given the name Pedongi after the town of Pedong, a battle location in North Sikkim. Now, what does Veer Chakra mean for a mule? Well, it meant that she never carried a load thereafter. She just ate and drank and roamed freely in the unit. The brave animal made it to the Guinness Book of World Records as the longest serving military mule in 1997 before passing away peacefully at age of 38 in Bareilly on March 25, 1998. After Pedongi's death, its brass plate citation with the Medal of Veer Chakra still adorns the Museum of Army Service Corps Center at Bangalore, dedicated to all mules in the Indian Army. Recently, in 2017, the Indian Army honored the contribution of animals in the military service by naming its swanky new lodge at the Central Army Service Corps Officers' Nest in Delhi after the mountain artillery mule Pedongi. Interestingly, in years just before Kargil War, there was a proposal to disband animal transport units and replace them with all-terrain vehicles. However, when war erupted in Kargil, intense shelling along the motorable roads in Dras and Kargil made logistics support to remote outposts by vehicles and even helicopters impossible. The animal transport units were the only ones who continued to work in the face of heavy shelling. Their importance was also acknowledged by the fact that an animal transport battalion which was actively involved in Operation Vijay in Kargil was awarded the Chief of Army Staff Unit Citation. In the words of the senior professional, the dauntless and the loyal military mules of the Army Service Corps have enabled the last mile logistic in the most inhospitable condition, along with our frontiersmen in all past wars and operations in the highest traditions of Indian Army.